welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Lucky Love and I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. But anyways, as you guys can see from the title, today's video is a Q&A video. I asked you guys on Instagram what questions you wanted to ask me. I've done a Q&A already, and I've done like a question one already, which I'll leave over here. So you know what, I have just been vlogging the past few videos, so I thought I'd just do something different, do a little sit down video where I can connect with you guys. Starting it off with, what are you watching right now? So there's that Bible series, The Chosen, and there's 3 seasons. I'm up to season 2, so I'm so grateful that I just read that question as a reminder to finish it off. Thoughts on Rihanna's Super Bowl? I thought it was good. It really focused on her, like Rihanna and her music and the dancing, and it wasn't too over the top, none of this like extra stuff. It was just like good. Is Josh your son? You know, I'm not surprised because Josh is like all over my Instagram. But Josh is not my son, she's my nephew, but I treat my nieces and nephews like my own. So yes, he's my son, my nephew, my little brother, everything. Favorite childhood memory? Oh my gosh, there's just so much. Like, if I have to think of one, probably be when we were younger, like nipple day era. Like, me and my sisters grew up, born and raised like playing nipple. Family would like go to our nipple games together, and we would go on the bus to like our tournaments together. My dad and my mom like supporting us. They were so supportive, to the point where my parents actually won like support award for being like really cool supporters. Life advice for your early 20s. Honestly, if you see my kangame right here, just ignore it. Don't compare your life journey to others. Everybody's journey through 20s, 30s, 40s is different. There is no guide to what your life is supposed to be. I know, coming from the generations before us, they've kind of put stamps, life like age stamps on how your life should be. Like, by 21 you should have graduated, by 25 you should be married. But forget about all of that stuff. Don't think by 21 you should have it all together. But don't put too much pressure on yourself during your early 20s to have it all together, because who has it all together? Nobody. I'm 27, I don't even have it all together, and I'm nearing 30, where we're supposed to be, you know, living with our families. Don't think that life is a race. Just take your time. Go at your own pace. Who cares what the other people are doing? Just focus on you. Have fun. One thing I didn't do in my early 20s that I'm doing now in my late 20s is having fun. And in my early 20s, I feel like I was so stuck on my life and like planning out my life, and oh my gosh, by this age I was doing all of that. And then it reached like my late 20s, and I was like, I honestly just want to live life. Like, I want to make memories. What is your best camera equipment you would recommend? Start anywhere. Start with your phone. YouTube wise, I think the camera that I have right now, so it's a Canon G7X. I've had this for like 4 or 5 years now, and it has done a great job. A compact, small vlogging camera, or just like a camera to film videos with. It's a really good quality camera. It's like the lens so that I can see, you know, you can see yourself. Are your personality traits more like your mom or your dad? I'd say I'm very in the middle. Personality wise, my dad, and then attitude wise, my mom. When do you know he or she is the one? Honestly, you're asking the wrong person. I would have no clue. I would think from past experiences, he accepts you for you. He doesn't judge you. He makes you feel comfortable in every aspect of life. When not around him, you trust that he's doing good and doing good by you. So, and yeah, that's just me, but who knows, I've never been there. So if you're out there, what's your biggest accomplishment today? Getting saved. and then the next year getting baptized. Honestly, I would be nothing without God. So 5 random facts about yourself. And me and my mom share the same birthday. Ooh. Oh, I got this scar right here. When me and my sister La were playing on the washing line, I was 5 years old and she was pushing me around, and I thought that I could do it by myself, so I was like, let go, being a bots. And then I cracked my head at 5 years old. 3, when I finished school, I studied to be a teacher. I finished 1 year doing early childhood and then entered my degree to become a primary school teacher, where I dropped out in my 2nd year to work for money because I wanted money more. 4, just tap back into me having the same birthday as my mom. Because we have the same birthday, my mom gave me her middle name, and then my first name is her mom, Langi, which is my grandma. So I suck at these. The 5th fact is I like teas. I like herbal teas. Green tea, green lemon tea, ginger tea, turmeric ginger lemon tea, peppermint. Are you dating anyone? I am single. I am single Pringle. I feel like I'm at a place where if it comes, praise the Lord, but if not, it's not really an issue to me. I'm a relationship kind of girl. I am not for the streets, guys. Every day I'm like, God, if it's in your will for me to be wifed up, then so be it. But if not, then I'll just keep waiting. I've waited long enough. It's not gonna hurt me to wait more. What is your go-to Starbucks drink? I don't drink Starbucks. It's just make my own at home. Or if I am, I would just like buy the cold brew ones from like Countdown or the Dairy or something. My boyfriend wants me to take his last name when married, but I'll only take it if he takes mine. But honestly, in this day and age, people are just doing whatever they want. You know what? If that's what you want to do, then you go for it. What is a tattoo you've always wanted to get? Always wanted like just like a simple Bible verse, like done in small, like over here or like over here. I was gonna get the cross when I was in Samoa in like 2019. I was literally almost about to get it done, and I was gonna do the cross here, but then I noticed that like when you flip your arm like this, the cross is like upside down, and I just didn't know how I felt about that. Like I was gonna get 685 like over here last year during the prayer times. My ex's sister still tries to follow me on Instagram. How do I tell her to F off nicely? She says just a quick block, post a whole lot of like random stuff that will just disturb her to the point where she just doesn't want to follow you. How is LLD coming along? I love your pieces. Thank you. See, Langi Love Designs, if you didn't know, that is my small business. Only in its pause stage, even though it just started. Like I overworked myself during the Christmas period. Late nights, early mornings, and then work, and then filming. So that was 1, and then 2 was I wanted to improve my existing pieces. I was just looking back at them and I was like, I feel like I can make them better. In the works of new products that will be coming out soon. I just wanted this time around bringing out new products that I know the right materials to buy, and because like the materials I was using for existing pieces, like down to like the paper, like is expensive. Home print and home craft everything, so I was like, I want to get everything right so that when orders do come in, you know, it's much easier for me to do. There's only so much a person can do on their own. So thoughts about guys and gangs, red flag or sexy? Me personally, red flag. Who is your dream YouTube collaboration? Hannah Malosh, she inspires me a lot. Ava Jules. It's like any mukbang channels, like especially the seafood ones. K-dramas or Filipino movies. Really, like a few weeks ago, me and my mom just watched Gulong. Right now, of course, I like K-dramas, but honestly both, because they're so good and different in their own ways. When I'm mad at my boyfriend, I always tell him I lowered my standards for this. Am I the red flag? If he's acting up and you literally brought all your walls down, everything down just for him, say it more than once. It sounds bad, but if you just said it the one time when you were angry, we'll let that slide. Describe your fam members and who's your favorite. I don't have a favorite. They're all my favorite in different ways. So family dynamic is my parents, mom and dad, and then I am the middle child of 5 girls. So 4 sisters. I have 4 sisters, 2 older sisters and 2 younger sisters. My dad is a very humble man. He is so passionate about life and everything he believes in, especially being a preacher, which is one of his biggest accomplishments that I admire about him. He is so giving. He has the best heart, and he is what I would want in a husband. Like just his personality, just like his traits and the way he carries himself as a man and respects, you know, us, his daughters. I love my dad, and he's honestly the best dad I could ever ask for. And my mom she's very outspoken. She stands up for herself. She's a really strong lady. Like the things that she has encountered in her life, like growing up and even today, she honestly is so strong, and I admire that about her. And I know I would never tell her these things today, but she's a really strong woman. Oldest sister, strong one. She's very protective. I always turn to her whenever I need be kicked up the ass to have a backbone. She's gone through so much that literally just a pillar of strength. She will tell you how it is. And then my second older sister is the one that's actually pregnant. Guys, I'm so excited. She is giving birth next month, God willing. I can't wait to meet my niece. Honestly, I love her already. But yeah, I'm so excited, and I'm so excited that Josh is gonna have a baby friend in the house. But La is honestly, she's so independent. Like, she is also very straight up. Like, she is so honest that it really hurts sometimes, but it's the honest that you need. Also very calm. Like, when things happen, when shit goes down, she's so calm. She will just be like, okay, we gotta do this, we gotta do this, and I respect it so much. She's also really strong, also has the biggest heart. The one after me is Sina. She's the tomboy of the family. Just like Nuffy, she's so protective of everyone in my family. Honestly, she's so beautiful inside and out. She's determined about something, she gets it done. She is a queen. Which all my sisters are queens. My youngest one, Silly, we do everything together. Even if I need to go to the shops, I'm like, Silly, can you come to the shops with me? Is very talented. She's so talented, but she's so shy. She's so funny without even trying. The stuff she says sometimes she's my mini bestie. Yeah, I don't have a favorite. As you can see, everyone is the same but also very different. I love my family. Honestly, I could not be here today without my family, and I would honestly put my family before anyone in my life, after God. Oh, and our dog Boss. I love my dog Boss. Oh, and my brother-in-law Licky, who is my sister's husband. He is the man. He's honestly the best brother-in-law. My boyfriend can't stand any males looking or even talking to me, right? Is that cute or a red flag? Honestly, I'm gonna tell you now, it is a red flag. I wouldn't want my significant other to worry about me being other people, and I wouldn't want that with him as well. Gotta have trust, or the relationship is just... How do you keep your faith strong when you see no light in life? Asking for a friend. You've got to have a firm and very strong relationship and foundation with God, because without that you cannot have a strong enough faith to get through anything in life, especially when it comes to the hard times. Like, you're going through tough times, you honestly just feel like there is no way out. You distract yourself, you kind of turn to bad things like drugs and alcohol. But if your relationship with God is very strong, your faith during the hardest times will bring you peace, because you know the voice of God. You know that during this time, this is what God wants me to do. That, guys, concludes my Q&A video today. If you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys genuinely have been well. Let me know what other videos you want to see from me. I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye.